Alright, welcome to my Scooby and Shaggy bundle early gameplay and review. So this comes out tonight, October 11th at Item Shop Reset. So I'll also be doing a review of the rest of the Scooby-Doo skins as well as the Mystery Machine bundle as well. So obviously for whatever reason they split all these up. So again, Scooby and Shaggy is one bundle, and then we've got Daphne, Fred, and Velma as another bundle, and then they've got the vehicle, the Mystery Machine, as a third bundle. So 3 different bundles, and I don't know if there's going to be one ginormous bundle or not. So I'm just going to be looking at Shaggy and Scooby right now. I had no idea Shaggy's last name was Rogers. That is something I was completely oblivious to, but there it is, Shaggy Rogers. He says Zoinks, and Scooby-Doo says Ruh-roh. So let's see what we got here. So Shaggy has 2 styles. He's got a non-cel shaded one, which I thought looks pretty good, and then the toon version. So if you like the cel shading, it's there as an option, but he doesn't look bad at all without it, so that's great. Unfortunately, his back bling does not have cel shading, so if you do opt for that route, it's going to look a bit strange. Now this is super reactive. It's Shaggy's super sandwich. I guess the more limbs you get, the higher the sandwich goes, and it says you don't want to know what's in there. Now for a pickaxe, he's got the hoagie hitter. It says hit those turkeys right in the bun. And it is one of those ginormous sandwiches he loves to devour. Shaggy's all about the food. Then we've got Scooby-Doo himself, and he's got a bone suit on. It looks like it glows. He's got the dog tag that says SD, or Scooby-Doo. Now the sandwich would work on him as well because he also devours food like a maniac on the show. His secondary style is the Toon Scoob. Now that one looks way better. I think he looks so much better in cel shading. Whereas with Shaggy, I think it was the opposite. I don't know, he just has that nice refined look to him. Pretty cool. He's got a goofy grin as well. We'll start non-cel shaded though. For the back bling, we got the Scooberoni Pizza for Scooby-sized hunger pangs. Look at that. That's a lot of pizza in there. And of course, Scooby's on the front of it. And his pickaxe is the Bone and Bowl, a dog's best friend. And it does say Scooby, Scooby, Scooby on it. Now this bundle also comes, believe it or not, with a green ghost glider. It says a phantom shadow glides among us. So this looks like a villain. Pretty sweet. Now there's also a jam track. I don't know if I actually got it. Let me see. It might be this one that says empty, but if it is, I can't play it, unfortunately. So there's 2 emotes. We've got Shaggy's Special. This is my favorite one. Makes 2 sandwiches. Decides to combine them into one ginormous one. And then devours it. Man, I love that. That is so cool. And then we've also got my other favorite one, Scooby Gang Run. So that's just like eating the Scooby snacks in-game. You get that hilarious sound effect. Cloud of dust sparking up and he's running for his life. I can hear him just saying some of his iconic catchphrases. So unfortunately there's no wrap for either of these guys. Let's see if we can find a skeleton wrap maybe. You know what, I'm just going to try Boney. We'll see. Alright, let's hop in and test this out. We're starting with Scooby-Doo. Alright, here we go with the Green Ghost Glider. It's got a real creepy deploy. Let me play that again. I'll be quiet. You can hear the shackled chains as well. It's got a nice light green and teal color scheme. It's pretty good. So I've had it glitch out on me a few times. I was playing a match before this and it would just spawn invisible. So you couldn't see the chains either. It was just completely invisible. It did the sound effects, but that was it. Let's see if I can replicate that. No, it must just happen once in a while. Oh, see there, it did it right there. It's completely invisible. Maybe it's supposed to do this, because it happens a lot. See, now it's back. But that's exactly what happened to me in game. It would be completely invisible and I'd be floating on nothing. I don't know if that's a reactivity or just a glitch. Alright, here we go. Mr. Scooby-Doo himself. He looks ginormous. So, very realistic face. That's exactly how I remember Scooby. He does have the animated tail. Not sure how I feel about this back bling. It's a double pizza box. The lid does have some physics, so if that impresses you, it might be worth the run. And of course he's got that skeleton bone jumpsuit on. So I think they did a fantastic job on this. This looks great. Now let's turn the lights off. So it's hard to tell if he's glowing. There's like a slight glow from the bones on his suit, but it's not that noticeable. Nothing else really lights up. Now his pickaxe is surprising to me. So it was the dog bowl and the bone, but I didn't realize they were separate like that. It's kind of cool. He uses the bowl as a shield. Okay, so I'll be quiet. We'll do the pull out sound and swing animation. Here you go. Okay, really nothing special there. How about a splash effect? No, I didn't anticipate much because the color scheme's not that unique. I don't see any weak spot reactivity. Let me hit the Batman here. No, nothing doing there. How about his aim down sights? Ooh. He does have a ginormous head, which does overlap a bit on the wrap. Okay, so this wrap is not good. You definitely need like a light blue because you see a lot of that color when you aim in. Yeah, his mouth just goes right on top of the wrap. Oh man, when you crouch it gets even worse. So a little scuffed on the aim down sights department. Alright, let's get in a limb. I don't think Scooby's reactive in any way, but we're going to find out. Here we go. No, I didn't see anything there. Alright, let me know if you can copy either of these. How about this one? No? Darn, I thought this would be copyable. So this one is fun. This is a really good emote. The fact that it is traversal and it makes that hilarious noise, really cool. I could do this all day. If I tried to do this only in a match, I'm sure I would get eliminated quite promptly, but it would be fun. Okay, and then the other one is Shaggy's Special. Tough choice. We'll just make it bigger. I'll have to see if Shaggy does anything different with that. So a little disappointing on the accessories. No contrail, no splash, no reactivity on the back bling. Let me take the back bling off and we'll make him cel shaded. Okay, here we go. Now we are cel shaded. And just like with Shaggy, if you opt to run the back bling, it's going to look strange because it does not get the cel shaded option. Let's see, here he is in the dark with this. Let me look from the front. So no back bling is just fine because he's got all the skeleton bones on him, so it looks just fine without a back bling. Let's see if his aim down sight's any better. Of course it's lighter, but it still looks as scuffed as before. I don't know, so if you like Scooby-Doo, I think he looks great. His accessories are a bit lackluster, like I said. But I think both styles are really clean in terms of how accurate they are. Let's try Shaggy now. Okay, so I think Shaggy's going to be the more popular character. He's got a nice color scheme, Christmas color scheme even, red and green. He's got the ginormous sandwich, and then the back bling is reactive as well. So right away, his aim down sights look so much better than Scooby-Doo's. So I didn't anticipate him to have any glow, and he does not. So this looks straight out of Multiverses. I don't know if any of you played that game. I played it and I streamed it for a while. It's a good game. But in that, he could go Super Saiyan, and I really wish they added that. At least an emote or a reference to it, but we didn't get it. I would love to have him go Super Saiyan. That'd be sweet. He looks good, though. Long story short. All right, let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go. I'll be quiet. Okay, really good contrail on this one. You got all the condiments flying out of there, so I imagine the splash is going to be good too. Yeah, you can see the pickles and the tomatoes and the lettuce and looks like some mustard, all sorts of stuff just flying out of there. See, weak spots. No, I didn't notice anything there. Okay. So remember, the backbling is reactive. It starts out with a single patty. Let's see how much it grows with one limb. Here we go. Oh boy. It might only go up one at a time. There's no way. That would take forever to fill that thing up. I'm obsessed. I'm going to die 100 times, aren't I? This is 3. It's got to have a max cap somewhere. I don't know what is on that burger. There's some disgusting stuff towards the bottom. Alright, we're getting pretty darn big. It's going to be unsustainable pretty soon. So now when I aim in, I can definitely see it. Oh yeah, look at all the toppings on there. Those red onions. Alright, here is number 5. Let's see if it still goes up. Now, see, I don't think it's getting any bigger. Let me go into the locker and look. This might be the full extent. It was at either 4 or 5 kills. All right, let's see. There's 1 patty. There's 2 patties. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Okay, so 5. 5 is the magic number. Interesting. Okay, now we're cel-shaded. So he doesn't look too bad without a back bling. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Which one looks cleaner to you? Just remember, if you do run this one, the pickaxe, the back bling, if you run one, the glider, and even the wrap is going to look a bit foreign unless they're cel-shaded as well. So you can see right here how they contrast. The wrap just pops out immensely because of that shading effect on the skin. So just keep that in mind. I'm not a big fan of when the sets don't have cel shading for everything. At least this pickaxe is way better than Scooby's. Okay, so pretty decent all around. I'm sure people are going to complain because they're not in a big bundle with the other Mystery Gang members, but these two, if you watch the shows, are like peanut butter and jelly, so it's only appropriate that they're together. So there you go, that was Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. I think all the emotes for these Scooby-Doo skins are phenomenal. Wait till you see the rest for these 3. They're all really, really cool. I think everyone has a small place in their heart for Scooby-Doo and pals. I think most people have seen it at least a few times in their life. It's a great show. I thought they did a great job with both Scooby and Shaggy. Pretty sweet. So again, I think the toon version of Scooby looks better, and then I think the non-toon version of Shaggy looks better. A little disappointed that we didn't get a Super Saiyan style as well, but I understand why. So there you go, Scooby and Shaggy arrive tonight at Item Shop Reset. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.